All right, let me find an old photo because this was my skin before. It was painful, it was inflamed, it was angry, it was stubborn, there was hormonal acne. It made me actually feel really upset and lost. It took a really big bite out of my confidence and out of my self-esteem. And I know you shouldn't let it, but that's what happened. For years, I struggled to look people in the eyes when I spoke to them because I didn't want the first thing they noticed about me to be my skin. I also want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And over the years, with a lot of effort, it obviously improved, and I have so many videos on my channel talking about, how to get rid of acne, how to improve your skin. Today, I wanted to show you what to do with what's left behind, because I feel like often people neglect to talk about the scarring that gets left. Like, even when I wasn't having any active breakouts, my skin still looked like it was breaking out because there was so much redness and so much inflammation. Today I'm going to do my best to break down the most potent, most tangible pieces of advice that I have for you to show you what made an actual difference in the full recovery of my skin. So you can feel confident, feel better, and have your health radiate on the outside too. If you have hormonal acne, one of the best, most basic, foundation steps that you can use to get it under control is to prioritize your gut health, which will improve your hormones and a lot of other things, but we are just talking about skin today. I'm gonna get my usual grocery shop, but I'm gonna share 5 ingredients that I eat almost every single week and that I swear by, and I'll explain why. If you've seen more than one video of mine, you know that I love spinach. I throw it in smoothies, throw it alongside meals, cook it, have it raw, whatever. It is chock full of antioxidants that protect against dark spots and pigmentation on your skin. It's also really full of vitamin C, which is a powerful nutrient in the line of defense against blotchy skin. Next up, we have cauliflower. Vibrant fruits and veg are usually associated with greater health, but do not underestimate cauliflower. I usually buy mine frozen. Sometimes I get it fresh, but whatever. I also like to put this one in smoothies, and this cruciferous veg is packed with a powerful amino acid called histidine. Too much sunlight can make existing dark spots worse, but histidine actually prevents those harmful UV rays from wreaking havoc on your skin. And a cup of raw cauliflower also contains fiber, vitamins B6, C, and K, folate, phosphorus, and magnesium. Now, I always like to have salmon on hand because salmon with the skin on is the best source of omega-3 fatty acids, but sardines, mackerel, and anchovies are also excellent choices too if you don't enjoy salmon. Omega-3s protect your skin against sun damage, reducing your risk for developing skin cancers and brown spots brought on by prolonged periods of sun exposure. And finally, I'm going to grab some almonds, but you could also grab walnuts if you prefer. Almonds and walnuts are both a great source of vitamin E, and they help to hydrate the skin from the inside, so your acne scars can heal from the inside out. Now, I wanted to take a moment to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. They are an all-in-one website builder and host, and they have amazing built-in e-commerce, blogging, SEO tools, so everything you need is right at your fingertips. They make getting a website online and ready to share with the world super simple with their customizable templates, drag and drop formats, and a 24/7 customer support service team, so you know that you're never going to be stuck again. I've used them to host my Eat, Run, Live blog for the last 8 or probably almost 9 years now. It's been a long time that I've used them, and I can't recommend them enough. If you'd like to give it a go, you can set up a free trial, and when you're ready to hit publish, you can use the link that is in the description box or on the screen for a discount off your first purchase. This is going to be a really obvious one. I harp on about it way too often, but drinking water is going to be one of the best things that you can do for your skin quality and texture. When you drink plenty of water throughout the day, you're actually providing all your organs, including your skin, which is your largest organ, with moisture that has been lost through sweat and other natural processes. Now, don't get me wrong, I personally don't understand the point of people sharing their skincare routines and products anymore, because you should be choosing products based on what your skin needs. However, after my last skincare video, I did notice a bunch of comments on my Instagram and DMs about people asking what products that I'm using. I'm telling you, I feel lifestyle changes make the biggest difference, but I thought I'll at least share the products that I use in my morning and my evening routine. I start off with the Purestat 5 cleanser. It's a gentle cleanser that has lactic acid and antioxidants. Then I move on to the IS Clinical Brightening Complex, which is an advanced, more stabilized form of vitamin C. So vitamin C is going to work to safely brighten the skin, and it's going to help lighten pigmentation. And then I use the IS Clinical Shield Recovery Balm as my moisturizer. And finally, I move on to my SPF. Now, I can never stop talking about how important SPF is for your face. You should be wearing it every day, even if it is overcast. So my 2 favorites, I currently really like this one, the Dermaceutic Laboratories SPF, if that wants to focus. That's the one I've been using for quite a few months now. I also really like the Skinstitute SPF. I feel like that's one that's not too heavy. The Skinstitute one does have more of a white cast though. This one has more of like a tan color. Sunscreen's really important for acne prone or people who have had acne before, because the UVA and UVB rays from the sun can actually increase hyperpigmentation and they can slow down the healing process. Okay, let's talk about skin treatments. I don't know why so many people skip this in their skin videos, because it actually does make a difference what professional treatments you get done to your skin. Now, years and years ago, getting skin treatments done would not have been in my budget, so I'm not gonna say that this is like an essential must-do thing. At the moment, every like 4, 5, 6 weeks, somewhere around that mark, I have been getting a peel done. So at the moment, I've been getting Prodigy peel. Previously, one that I've had a couple of times was a TCA peel. The one that I probably get the most though is called a Fire and Ice facial. So a Fire and Ice facial is a treatment that consists of 2 different masks. The first one aims to smooth out and resurface your skin through heat. And then the one that's after hydrates and cools the skin. So this has things like B3, retinol, citric acid, glycolic acid. And the ice mask usually has like green tea, grapeseed extract, that sort of thing. The ingredients can change from place to place, of course. So what these peels do is they help promote collagen production, and they can help increase the rate of turnover of your skin, which means that the scars are going to reduce faster because your skin is actually turning over a little bit quicker. Now, aside from peels, the only other treatment that I've had done to my face in the last few years is a combination treatment that had fractional RF and needling together in the one, and I believe it's called Morpheus. It might be different depending on the clinic location that you go to, but it was like a pen that stamps 25 needles 3 millimeters deep into your skin and does laser at the same time. It's really hectic, and I'm not gonna lie, this one is the expensive one. My logic is though, you literally get one face. So this applies really precisely controlled radio frequency into the skin through micro needles. I got some little clips the last time I got it done, which was last year. I'm just whispering because I'm in a treatment room. I have to have this numbing cream on for 1 hour, and then we're gonna get the needling done. This is by far the most intense treatment that I have done to my skin, but it sort of helps with like tightening and collagen production. So this is the 3rd time I've ever had this treatment done, and this is the last one that we'll do until maybe sometime next year or the year after that. You don't need to get it done super often, but in terms of like peels and all other things that I've had done to my skin, this has had the most noticeable impact out of anything. As you may have noticed from the morning skincare routine, my routine is really simple. And the reason for that is I told my esthetician, although, is that what we call them in Australia? I'm not sure. I told her I needed my routine to be really simple. If there was too many steps, if it was too complicated, I wouldn't do it. So I asked her for like, what's the baseline minimum that we can do. So back in again with the same cleanser. So by this point, I've already taken off my makeup, and then I will still do a double cleanse just to make sure that I get rid of everything from my skin. Then I go in with this polyvitamin serum, and this one is like a retinol. So it's really good for stimulating new fibroblast activity, for stimulating collagen, and it really improves the texture and the appearance of the skin, as well as creating a thicker dermis, which prevents any unnecessary wrinkling and aging. And then back in again with the same moisturizer at night. Keep in mind, this is the one that I am using during the winter months, and I tend to change it up in summer. I just find in winter, I do need something that is a little bit heavier, and in summer, especially for the morning, I prefer something that's a bit more light. Now, there are some natural remedies as well that can aid in the reduction of your acne scarring. So aloe vera is a really good one. It has anti-inflammatory and healing properties that can help soothe the skin and can help to fade scars. On top of that, we also have rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is really rich in vitamins and essential fatty acids, and that can promote skin regeneration and improvements in overall texture over time. Now, I do want to say on the skincare front, be really careful what products you're mixing together. I follow a strict skincare routine that has been set up for me. Be careful what products you mix together, because sometimes things actually don't go together. Just think of the chemical makeup of the product. You can burn your skin if you're not careful with things like retinols, things like vitamin C's. Some products, when they mix together, can actually damage the lipid barrier on your skin. So just be careful what products you're mixing together, especially if you start to get into those active products at home. You just want to be really, really careful what things you're integrating into your routine. So take that warning from me and do with it what you will. Patience is really crucial when it comes to recovering your skin from acne scarring, obviously. It takes time for treatments and products and nutrition to yield visible results. Now, I get it. I've lived it. I've been there. I get that acne and acne scarring can feel like it really takes a hit on your confidence. It can be emotionally distressing, and at worst, it can also be incredibly painful. With the right strategies and the right guidance, you can absolutely recover your skin. Consistent skincare, sun protection, nutrient-dense foods, appropriate skin treatments when necessary. Combining all of the above with also some patience and some persistence will give you the results that you're looking for. Remember, this is not specific advice because I don't know you personally, but I hope these steps help lead you in the right direction, or they give you some more clues as to what you can do next. These are just the things that worked really nicely for me.